to talk about today. Actually, I haven't even thought about what we were going to talk about. Oh, listen, guys. Listen very closely. Yeah! Those are them Vance and Hines big radius 2 into 2 exhaust. I'm Harley Davidson Dyna Street Bob. So, you know what? I know what I'm going to talk about. Let's talk about, I'll tell you how I got this bike. This, obviously, I just said, this is my 2015 Harley Davidson. Excuse me. I mentioned in the last video that I was having a cold. Or I have a cold, I'm trying to get rid of it. Anyways, so this is my 2015 Harley Davidson Dyna Street Bob. The bike I had before this, which was the first bike I've ever owned, first motorcycle I've ever owned, was a 2012 Harley Davidson Sportster Nightster. Look it up. The thing looks beautiful, okay? That bike was awesome. Not only because it was my first motorcycle, but it was awesome because that thing, you take that thing through the turns, and it never let you down, alright? First off, this bike is awesome, in itself, but that bike, it's just like, that bike, it was just amazing, it made me feel so good. The only problem with it was, it was too small for me. I'm 6'3", so the Sportster was just too small for me. But I love that thing. I got my license, my motorcycle license, in spring of 2014, and I got my license, and then I got my bike. I think I got the bike like a month later. I think it could have been less. I don't remember, but and it was completely stock except for one thing, that one of the two. I was a third owner on the bike, and it had 456 miles on it. I was the third owner. It was a 2012. I got it in 2014, and it had 456 miles on it. My girlfriend's father found it for me because he knew I was looking for that model, the Nightster. He found it on eBay, and I got like $2,000 less than what it was worth. It was such a good deal. So I wrote it. I got it. I bought it privately, so I paid it in full. It was in New Jersey. I don't know if I said that, but it was in New Jersey. I brought it home. I put full controls on it, or I had Harley put full controls on it. I put saddlebags on it. I put louder pipes on it. I had the Rush slip-ons, the baloney cut with the 2 3/4 inch baffles. Those pipes are so freaking loud. I wish I had a video of it, of the how loud they were. But those pipes were so freaking loud. So, which I love them, but so yeah, so I put I put LED lights throughout the bike when I was in Daytona, and that's what I'm actually getting to. Where was I going? Oh yeah, so I got it in 2014, rode the whole year of 2014. During the winter of 2014 to 2015, my girlfriend's dad was like, oh, let's go to Daytona. Me, my girlfriend, she has her own bike, my girlfriend's dad has his own bike, and my girlfriend's mom has her own bike. So the four of us, we go to Daytona Bike Week 2015. I have some videos from there. That was before I had the microphone set up. But I took so much footage when we were down there. We were in Daytona. I have footage from that. I have footage of us going to riding our bikes to Key West. Well, I had the camera in the waterproof case. Right now I don't have it in the waterproof case because I found out the problem with that. But I had the camera in the waterproof case, and the heat of the camera actually fogged up the case, and the footage was no good. So, anyways, excuse me. So I ride the bike in Daytona. We go to Key West. We come back. I realize the bike is too small. I come back. It was like a month later after I come back. I'm looking at bikes, and I find this model, which is the Dyna. It's the next one up from a Sportster, and this one's the Street Bob, the Dyna Street Bob. I find this bike, and I'm like, I saw it online. I saw it at a dealership, but not this color. It was a matte black. So I'm like, wow, that bike actually looks like a Sportster, and that was my biggest grief, was the fact that the Sportsters, I think, look amazing. They ride amazing. They look amazing. They ride like a Harley should ride. You know what I mean? Well, if you don't ride a bike, then you don't. But they ride like how a Harley should ride. You feel the vibrations. There's no windshields unless you put a windshield on. You guys see that cop? Yeah, he's not. Okay. Yeah, he's not coming after me. So anyways, so there's no windshields. They're simple bikes, and that was my biggest grief. I was like, man, I'm gonna lose the look of the Sportster. And everybody who saw my Sportster or heard it, they thought that thing was amazing. So I see this bike, and I'm like, this thing looks like a Sportster. It's just bigger. The frame is bigger, the engine's bigger. And, I just hit 3,200 miles on this. So, I'm like, I start, I sit on a couple of them. I'm like, this is pretty good, So, I was between two dealerships, and I ended up going to the one up in Newburgh, New York. And I spoke with them. They gave me, we talked numbers and everything. I got a good deal. So I traded in the Sportster, and I got the 2015 Dyna Street Bob. This is my first brand new vehicle. I love this bike just as much as I loved my Sportster. What was nice was Harley was running a deal type of thing at the time, and basically you were able to order a bike from the factory, and you could order it already with customizations. So I got the Dyna Street Bob comes with mid controls. I had forward controls put on, and then I was able to choose the paint, and I was also able to, I didn't get a security system on this because Harley's security system is a little so I didn't get a security system because I didn't want one. So, and what's nice is you get to save money, because what they do is, as they're building the bikes, you know, your bike will have specific orders. So it's like, basically, instead of getting the bike and then changing things, you know, and you have to pay for all that labor to change the things, you know, whether it be the, you know, the foot controls or whatever, you don't have to pay for that labor because they're doing it on the assembly line. So I saved money on that. And so I got the bike. I ordered the bike the beginning of June, and I got it at the end of June. Basically took 4 weeks. And so I rode it. You know, I rode a stock. I ended up putting the speakers on because if whatever I put on the bike, within 60 days of you know, getting the bike, it fell, whatever it was fell under the warranty I have, which I have a 7-year full warranty on this bike, and I have a 3-year loan on it because of my trade-in, and then I put money down. So yeah, so I put the speakers on because I'm like, that's electrical, and I don't want, you know, I want the electrical stuff to be on the warranty. Then I ordered the engine guard, and I put that on myself because that's simple. It's like 5 nuts. So, and then I put highway pegs on it because I ended up going on a short little trip to New Jersey overnight, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna put highway pegs on, and they weren't expensive. They're Harley highway pegs, and they're nice. Here, there they are. I put my legs out like that. I got my sneakers on right now, I know, but I was playing soccer and I didn't feel like bringing my sneakers and then changing, you know, from my boots to my sneakers. So anyways, so where was I? Oh yeah, so I did the pegs. I had to fabricate my own saddlebag brackets because Harley doesn't have saddlebag brackets that go on this bike without relocating the taillights, and I don't want to do that. So I had saddlebags that fit in between the taillights and the shocks. Excuse me. So I ended up having to fabricate my own saddlebag brackets, which is no problem. And then over the winter from 2015 to 2016, which it is now, I had the Vance & Hines Big Radius 2x2 exhaust, black. I had the air filter put on, and I had, what else? Oh, I had a tune put into it, and I had a dyno tuned. I basically had the works, and that's where I'm at right now. I got my phone here, so I plugged it into the speaker so I can listen to my music, and I'm happy with this bike. You know, no complaints at all. Also part of the reason for the 3-year loan was so I could build credit. So that's where I am right now. So if anybody watching, you know, if you have your own bike, feel free to drop a like, you know, on this video, and also comment what your bike is. I'd be interested to know. If you don't have a bike and you like this video, put down a like as well. And also, you know, and if you don't have a bike, also comment what bike you want, because I would like to know, you know, what you guys are interested in. And also check out my other videos, because I'm going to be posting pretty regularly. Wow. As it gets warmer out. So I'm going to have content going up. I want to kind of like entertain you guys. I want to show you guys New York. So yeah, comment and like on this video. Check out my other videos. And if any of you are in New York and you're interested in riding with someone, I'm always up